Definition of PaaS. Platform as a service is a cloud computing model in which a third-party provider delivers hardware and software tools, usually those needed for application development, to users over the internet. A PaaS provider hosts the hardware and software on its own infrastructure. As a result, PaaS frees developers from having to install in-house hardware and software to develop or run a new application. Example: PaaS does not typically replace a business's entire IT infrastructure. Instead, it tends to incorporate various underlying cloud infrastructure components, such as operating systems, servers, databases, middleware, networking equipment, and storage services. Each of these functions is owned, operated, configured, and maintained by the service provider. PaaS also provides additional resources, including database management systems, programming languages, libraries, and various development tools. Public PaaS. Public PaaS is best fit for use in the public cloud. A public PaaS allows the user to control software deployment while the cloud provider manages the delivery of all other major IT components necessary to the hosting of applications, including operating systems, databases, servers, and storage system networks. Example: public PaaS vendors offer middleware that enables developers to set up, configure, and control servers and databases without the necessity of setting up the infrastructure side of things. As a result, public PaaS and infrastructure as a service run together, with PaaS operating on top of a vendor's IaaS infrastructure while leveraging the public cloud. Private PaaS. Private PaaS aims to deliver the agility of public PaaS while maintaining the security, compliance, benefits, and potentially lower costs of the private data center. A private PaaS is usually delivered as an appliance or software within the user's firewall, which is frequently maintained in the company's on-premises data center. A private PaaS can be developed on any type of infrastructure and can work within the company's specific private cloud. Example: private PaaS allows an organization to better serve developers, improve the use of internal resources, and reduce the costly cloud sprawl that many companies face. Furthermore, private PaaS allows developers to deploy and manage their company's applications while also abiding by strict security and privacy requirements. Hybrid PaaS. Hybrid PaaS combines public PaaS and private PaaS to provide companies with the flexibility of infinite capacity provided by a public PaaS and the cost efficiencies of owning an internal infrastructure in private PaaS. Hybrid PaaS utilizes a hybrid cloud. The story for hybrid PaaS is the same as the story for the hybrid cloud. Organizations are looking to have the flexibility of infinite capacity while maintaining cost efficiencies of owning internal infrastructure. For this reason, some organizations, and more to come, have switched to a hybrid model. Communication PaaS. Communication PaaS is a cloud-based platform that allows developers to add real-time communications to their apps without the need for back-end infrastructure and interfaces. Normally, real-time communications occur in apps that are built specifically for these functions. Examples include Skype, FaceTime, WhatsApp, and the traditional phone. Example: Communication PaaS provides a complete development framework for the creation of real-time communications features without the necessity of a developer building their own framework, including standards-based application programming interfaces, software tools, pre-built apps, and sample code. Mobile PaaS. Mobile PaaS is the use of a paid integrated development environment for the configuration of mobile apps. In a mobile PaaS, coding skills are not required. Mobile PaaS is delivered through a web browser and typically supports public cloud, private cloud, and on-premises storage. The service is usually leased with pricing per month, varying according to the number of included devices and supported features. Example: Mobile PaaS usually provides an object-oriented drag-and-drop interface which allows users to simplify the development of HTML5 or native apps through direct access to features such as the device's GPS, sensors, cameras and microphone. PaaS. PaaS is a free, open-source, business-oriented collaboration platform that is attractive on all devices and provides useful web apps, including calendar, contacts and mail applications. PaaS was designed to allow users to quickly deploy new applications with the goal of developing a PaaS technology that is committed to enterprise collaborative applications, specifically those deployed on hybrid clouds. API development and management. Companies can use PaaS to develop, run, manage, and secure application programming interfaces and microservices. This includes the creation of new APIs and new interfaces for existing APIs, as well as end-to-end API management. Business analytics, intelligence. Tools provided via PaaS let enterprises analyze their data to find business insights and patterns of behavior so they can make better decisions and more accurately predict future events such as market demand for products. Business process management. Organizations can use PaaS to access a BPM platform delivered as a service as with other cloud offerings. BPM suites integrate IT components needed for process management, including data, business rules, and service-level agreements. Communications. PaaS can also serve as a delivery mechanism for communications platforms. This allows developers to add communications features such as voice, video, and messaging to applications. Databases. A PaaS provider can deliver services such as setting up and maintaining an organization's database. Research firm Forrester Research defines database PaaS as an on-demand, secure, and scalable self-service database platform that automates provisioning and administration of databases and can be used by developers and non-technical personnel. Master data management. This covers the processes, governance, policies, standards, and tools that manage the critical business data and enterprise owns, providing a single point of reference for data. Such data might include reference data such as information about customer transactions, and analytical data to support decision-making. Innovate faster. The web is accelerating the pace of innovation. To compete, you need to quickly transform new ideas into real applications and evolve those applications with agility in order to meet fast-changing business and technical requirements. Market opportunities exist very briefly. Your business needs to build, deploy, and iterate in days or weeks, not months or years. Focus resources. Eliminating much of the overhead to deploy unmanaged applications doesn't just mean you can do certain things faster. It means you don't have to do certain things at all. Which means that you don't even need to know how to do them. Which allows you to be even better at knowing how to do the things that differentiate your business, like building applications with innovative features and exceptional user experiences. Stay up to date. A challenge of deploying your application on a self-built stack is the sheer number of components that need to be tracked, maintained, updated, and reintegrated over time. It's one thing to get it all set up and humming along in the first place, but the first time you need to swap in an update to the app server or the load balancer or the cache, you may find yourself in a nightmare of reconfiguration. One bad experience like this lead many do-it-yourselves to remain indefinitely on an increasingly outdated stack for fear of rocking the boat. The downside, of course, is that you end up missing out on the latest security updates, performance improvements, and new features, and what may have started as competitive advantage becomes a weighty impediment to keeping up with your competitors. maximize uptime. PaaS offerings can help you achieve your availability goals and give you innovative new disaster recovery/business continuity options. PaaS vendors have the tools, technologies, and experience to help you avoid the unplanned outages that cause downtime. The best PaaS vendors embed technologies and techniques in their products to keep availability high enough that they can offer service level agreements at or above 99.9% availability. Engineered, for example, employs application templates and configuration recipes that minimize human error, ensure up-to-date snapshots of content assets, and allow fast and easy rollbacks if something goes awry. Scale easily. It's one thing to get the best technology at the best cost for a given size of business. It's another thing to achieve that at many different sizes, potentially spanning orders of magnitude as your business grows. When building a platform yourself, you basically have three choices. You can optimize for the scale you're at now, you can optimize for a scale you expect to be later, or you can invest a lot in building your own scaling mechanism. In the first case, you risk having to redo your platform and incur downtime when you outgrow your initial setup. In the second case, you will likely waste resources due to over-provisioning. And in the third case, you will like to spend a lot of opportunity cost building something that ends up not nearly as good as what you can get from a PaaS. Strength and security. Security showcases another distinct advantage of the PaaS model. With the sheer volume and the diversity of security threats on an upward spiral, protecting against attacks is best left to specialists. A PaaS offering provides continual security updates for individual stack components as they are issued. At Engineered, the stack engineering team maintains fully updated Rails and PHP technologies, so security vulnerabilities in core language or framework components are quickly remedied and customers are automatically notified following the patch. Illustrative example. These are some of the companies offering solutions and offerings for PaaS. Amazon Web Services, Google, IBM, Microsoft, Oracle, Pivotal, Red Hat.